Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I'm Danny Hawkins. I'm your treasurer on the board, and I'm going to read y'all a few announcements before we get started. So I'm a redheaded guy at 6'2". I'm wearing a gray sweater with a white t-shirt, gray pants, and my favorite Converses. So announcements for today. So it is time to submit our nominations for Change for Change. This deadline's coming on us pretty quickly, so be sure to get your nominees in. This Change for Change period is April 1st of 2026 to March 2027. Your deadline's March 1st, so we have about a week and a half. So start thinking about that and get those submitted. And then we want to remind you about Deaf Cafe. For friends and beloved, it's time to meet. To share our feelings about death and dying, we come together and honor each other's experience with the death of loved ones. And yes, pets do count. And so please join and contact Brooke Lewis if you have more questions. And that's your announcements for the day. Thank you so much.
Hello, and welcome to the Unitarian Universalist Church of Las Cruces. We welcome those of you who are in our sanctuary this morning or joining us online. It's a joy to be together in worship. I'm Erick Ramirez, today your service associate. My pronouns are he, him, and él. We share are visual descriptions of ourselves to help ensure everyone, including people with low or no vision, can fully participate. I am a brown Puerto Rican 5'9" gay man. My hair is black, it's graying on the sides, it's shaved close, and I'm wearing glasses today so I can read. I'm wearing this weekend we're celebrating love, and so it's the reason why I'm wearing purple today for Shane. And I'll talk about my wedding ring since we're talking about love. And my wedding ring is black tungsten with a blue stripe down the center. Blue represents me, and purple represents the love of my life. I'm wearing black pants and black shoes. And a warm welcome to all of our guests, whether this is your first visit or your 100th. You are part of this beloved community. If you're new here, welcome. Please raise your hand and keep it raised until our greeters reach you. They would like to give you a present. Do we have any guests today? Cindy. Please, if you are visiting us today, please also fill out a visitor card located in the seat back in front of you, and you'll receive invitations to participate in our programs. You're invited to join us after service at coffee hour. We would love to get to know you and allow you time to get to know us. If you have additional questions, join us in the lobby by the metal art piece right after the service. If there are any youth or parents that would like to participate in RE today, we invite you to leave through the door here next to the piano and head over to the RE building at this time. As we enter into this time of worship, lean into the joy, music, and movement of this multi-generational space. Now, get up and greet each other in warmth and welcome. Let me see if I can bend it a little closer to your face.
It came off while I was coming in. It's not a good design. There's nothing to hold it.
Did they just wrap it around your ear?
Yeah, that's it. It just sits there.
So it's wonderful that everyone is greeting each other. I love it. However, we can further talk during the coffee hour after the service. So if you would, as gently as you can, return to your seat. I'm very proud of all of you. Very, very proud. Okay. In our Unitarian Universalist tradition, we light a chalice as a symbol of our shared faith and community. As we light this chalice here in the sanctuary, we invite those joining us online to share in the chat where you are lighting yours. We light our chalice with words and thoughts from Yolanda. We light this chalice in this community, affirming our commitment to love. In a world where love struggles, we feel the warmth of this chalice. We share its light. We feel how it reminds us of our connection to the world and universe we live in, to Father Son above us, to Earth Mother sustaining us, to Sister Moon and the stars that shine in darkness. The brown hawk that flies overhead, to the smallest snail that crawls along the soil, the wind on our faces, the lightning that speeds along the fabric of clouds. To all things, with this chalice, with this light, we remember to love, to be love, and to love ourselves.
Morning. You'll have to bear with me. I had my drumming yesterday, so my voice is kind of tired. That song that I entered with is a Lakota courting song. So when the young men would play their flutes and stuff, trying to woo the maiden, you know, sometimes they'd get a little drum and play that song. Impata. So this one that we're doing, and Mark is my companion here, accompanying me. And thank you, Mark. The first one that we're doing is Love Journey. I wrote back in 1993.
Please rise in body or spirit and join me in saying our church's affirmation of covenant. The words are on the screen. Love is the doctrine of this church. The quest for truth is our sacrament, and service is our prayer. To dwell together in peace, to seek knowledge and freedom, to serve others in community, to the end of all souls in harmony with creation. Thus do we covenant with another. Have a seat, please.
No, I got.
Our first thought of love comes from the Mojave. We look to Natalie Diaz from the Mojave in understanding self-love. She brings us images of water and how water compares to the self in her poem, The First Water is the Body. She tells us, the Colorado River is the most endangered river in the United States. Also, it is part of my body. I carry a river. It is who I am. Aha Makav. This is not a metaphor. When a Mojave says, Inyet aha makav itum, we are saying our name. We are telling a story of our existence. The river runs through the middle of my body. So far, I have said the word river in every stanza. I don't want to waste water. I must preserve the river in my body. In future stanzas, I will try to be more conservative. The Spanish called us Mojave, Colorado, the name they gave our river because it was silt red thick. Natives have been called red forever. I have never met a red native. Not even on my reservation, not even at the National Museum of the American Indian, not even at the largest powwow in Parker, Arizona. I live in the desert along a dammed blue river. MM, not MN. The only red people I've seen are white tourists sunburned after staying out on the water too long. Aha Makav is the true name of our people, given to us by our Creator who loosed the river from the earth and built it into our living bodies. Translated into English, Ahamakav means the river runs through the middle of our body, the same way it runs through the middle of our land. This is a poor translation, like all translations. In American imaginations, the logic of this image will lend itself to surrealism or magical realism. Americans prefer a magical red Indian or a shaman, or a fake Indian in a red dress over a real native. Even a real native carrying the dangerous and heavy blues of a river in her body. What threatens people is often dismissed as myth. I have never been true in America. America is my myth. Jacques Derrida says, every text remains in mourning until it is translated. When Mojaves say the word for tears, we return to our word for river, as if our river were flowing from our eyes. A great weeping is how you might translate it, or a river of grief. But who is this translation for, and will they come to my language foreright funeral to grieve what has been lost in my efforts in translation? When they have drunk dry my river, will they join the mourning procession across our bleached desert? The word for drought is different across many languages and lands. The ache of thirst, though, translates to all bodies along the same paths: the tongue, the throat, the kidneys. No matter what language you speak, no matter the color of your skin, we carry the river, its body of water, in our body. I do not mean to imply a visual relationship, such as a native woman on her knees holding a box of Land O'Lakes butter, whose label has a picture of a native woman on her knees holding a box of Land O'Lakes butter, whose label has a picture of a Native woman on her knees. We carry the river, its body of water, in our body. I do not mean to invoke the Drost effect. This is not a picture of a river within a picture of a river within a picture. I mean river as a verb, a happening. It is moving with me right now. This is not juxtaposition. Body and water are not two unlike things. They are more than close together or side by side. They are the same. Body, being, energy, prayer, current, motion, medicine. The body is beyond six senses, is sensual, an ecstatic state of energy always on the verge of praying or entering any river of movement. Energy is moving river, moving my moving body. In Mojave thinking, body and land are the same. The words are separated only by the letters double I and A. Imat for body, amat for land. In conversation, we often use a shortened form of each, mat. Unless you know the context of a conversation, you might not know if we are speaking about our body or our land. You might not know which has been injured, which is remembering, which is alive, which was dreamed, which needs care. You might not know. We mean both. If I say, my river is disappearing, do I also mean my people are disappearing? How can I translate, not in words, but in belief, that a river is a body, as alive as you or I, that there can be no life without it? John Berger wrote, "True translation is not a binary affair between two languages, but a triangular affair. The third point of the triangle being what lay behind the words of the original text before it was written. The translation demands a return to the pre-verbal." Between the English translation I offered and the urgency I felt typing aha makav in the lines above is not the point where this story ends or begins. We must go for the place before those 2 points. We must go for the third place, that is the river. We must go to the point of the point of the lands entering the earth, and the river becoming the first body bursting from earth's clay body into my sudden body. We must submerge, come under, beneath those once warm red waters, now channeled blue and cool. The current's endless yards of emerald silk wrapping the body and moving it, swift enough to take life or give it. We must go until we smell the black root wet anchoring the river's mud, the black root wet anchoring the river's mud banks. We must go beyond to a place where we have never been the center, where there is no center, beyond, toward what does not need us, yet makes us. What is the third point? This place that breaks the surface, if not the deep cut and crooked bone bed where the Colorado River runs, a 1,450-mile thirst into and through a body. Berger called it this pre-verbal. Pre-verbal as in the body when the body was more than body, before it could name itself body and be limited, bordered by the space body indicated. Pre-verbal was when the body was more than a body and more than possible. One of its possibilities was to hold the river within it. A river is a body of water. It has a foot, an elbow, a mouth. It runs. It lies in a bed. It can make you good. It has a head. It remembers everything. If I was created to hold the Colorado River, to carry its rushing inside me, If the very shape of my throat, of my thighs, is for wetness, how can I say who I am if the river is gone? What does aha makav mean if the river is emptied to the skeleton of its fish and the miniature sand dunes of its dry silton beds? Is it a river or is it a ghost? Am I? Unsoothable thirst is one type of haunting. A phrase popular or more known to non-natives during the Standing Rock encampment was, "Water is the first medicine." This is true. Where I come from, we cleanse ourselves in the river. I mean, the water makes us strong and able to move forward into what is set before us to do with good energy. We cannot live good, we cannot live at all without water. If we poison and use up our water, how will we clean our wounds and our wrongs? How will we wash away what we must leave behind us? How will we make ourselves new? To thirst and to drink is how one knows they are alive and grateful. To thirst and then to not drink is not life. If your builder could place a small red bird in your chest to beat as your heart, is it so hard for you to picture the blue river hurting inside the slow, muscled curves of my long body? Is it too difficult to believe it is sacred as a breath or a star or a sidewinder or your own mother or your beloved's? The Wangazi River in New Zealand now has the same legal rights as a human being. In India, the Ganges and Yamuna rivers now have the same legal status of a human. Slovenia's constitution now declares access to clean drinking water to be a national human right. While in the United States, we are tear gassing and rubber bulleting and kenneling Native people to protect their water from pollution and contamination. We have yet to discover what the effects of lead-contaminated water will be on the children of Flint, Michigan, who have been drinking it for years. America is a land of bad math and science. America is a land of bad math and science. The right believes rapture will save them from violence that they are delivering upon the earth and water, while the left believes technology, the same science and technology wrecking the earth and water, will save them from the wreckage to help them build a new world on Mars. We think of our bodies as being all that we are. I am my body. The thinking helps us disrespect water, air, land, one another. But water is not external from our body, ourself. My elder says, cut off your ear and you will live. Cut off your hand and you will live. Cut off your leg, you can still live. Cut off your water, we will not live more than a week. Toni Morrison writes, all water has a perfect memory and is forever trying to get back to where it was, back to the body of earth, of flesh, back to the mouth, the throat, back to the womb, back to the heart, to the blood, back to our grief, back, back, back. We will remember from where we've come from, the water. And once remembered, we will return to that first water. And it's doing so, and in doing so, we return to ourselves, to each other. Do you think the water will forget what we have done? What we continue to do?
if you would, every time that you turn on your faucet, say, thank you, water. Every time you turn on your shower, say, thank you, water, love you, water. A bath, watering your plants, bless you, water. Things will shift. The song that I'm doing is a song that I wrote back in, oh gosh, it was 1990 something anyway. But this song deals with reincarnation. About, sometimes when you see somebody, you just know you know them, but you can't remember from where. Just might keep falling. But it goes like this. Yeah. If I saw you, if you saw me, will you know who I am? Because I know you. If you heard me, if I touched you, will you know what I feel? Because I know you. I heard you laugh, my soul stood still. The memories flowed like pictures, and I will always know you.
Si te encuentro y me miras, sabrás tú quién yo soy, porque yo te amo. Si te abrazo y me abrazas, volverán los recuerdos, porque yo te amo.
I heard you laugh, my soul stood still. The memories flow like pictures, and I will always know you. Yes, I will always love you. Thank you, Eric.
Our second thought on love comes from the creek. We turn now to the wisdom from the Muskogee Creek. Joy Harjo, in her poem for calling the spirit back from wandering the earth and its human feet, speaks to us about connecting on making choices that give us the opportunity to love, to hold each other, and in turn, while looking out, to look within. She writes, "Put down that bag of potato chips, that white bread, that bottle of pop. Turn off that cell phone, computer, and remote control. Open the door, then close it behind you. Take a breath offered by friendly winds. They travel the earth, gathering essences of plants to clean. Give it back with gratitude. If you sing, it will give your spirit lift to fly to the stars' ears and back. Acknowledge this earth, who has cared for you since you were a dream, planting itself precisely within your parents' desire. Let your moccasin feet take you to the encampment of the guardians who have known you before time, who will be there after time. They sit before the fire that has been there without time. Let the earth stabilize your post-colonial insecure jitters. Be respectful of the small insects, birds, and animal people who accompany you. And their forgiveness for the harm we humans have brought down upon them. Don't worry. The heart knows the way, though there may be high-rises, interstates, checkpoints, armed soldiers, massacres, wars, and those who will despise you because they despise themselves. The journey might take you a few hours, a day, a year, a few years, 100, 1,000, even more. Watch your mind. Without training, it might run away and leave your heart for the immense human feast set by the thieves of time. Do not hold regrets. When you find your way to the circle, to the fire kept burning by the keepers of your soul, you will be welcomed. You must clean yourself with cedar, sage, or other healthy plants. Cut the ties you have to failure and shame. Let go the pain you are holding in your mind, your shoulders, your heart, all the way to your feet. Let go the pain of your ancestors to make way for those who are heading in our direction. Ask for forgiveness. Call upon the help of those who love you. Those helpers take many forms: animal, element, bird, angel, saint, stone, or ancestor. Can you call your spirit back? It may be caught in corners and creases of shame, judgment, and human abuse. You must call in a way that your spirit will want to return. Speak to it as you would a beloved child. Welcome your spirit back from its wandering. It may return in pieces, in tatters. Gather them together. They will be happy to be found after being lost for so long. Your spirit will need to sleep a while after it is bathed and given clean clothes. Now, you can have a party. Invite everyone you know who loves and supports you. Keep room for those who have no place else to go. Make a giveaway. And remember, keep the speeches short. Then, you must do the help. Help the next person find their way through the dark. As we gather in this sacred space, we are invited to invest in our church's mission and shared life. The offering we take today and every Sunday is more than financial support. It's a reflection of our commitment to this community and the values we strive to live out: love, justice, welcome, and care. Our church depends on each of us. Your generosity sustains our worship, programs, partnerships, and our ability to grow in faith and service. Whether you make a one-time gift, support today's Change for Change partner, or fulfill your annual pledge, every contribution helps strengthen our community and extend our reach. This quarter, our Change for Change partner is Cherished Canine All-Breed Rescue, whose work in the local community has supported over 400 canines being saved. Through this partnership, we carry our values beyond these walls. You can give online, by mail, or by placing your gift in the basket. Every gift matters, and every gift makes a difference. The offering will now be given and gratefully received.
Hello again. Okay, this song is called End of the Day, and it speaks about when you wake up in the morning and you have your loved one there next to you, and you look into their eyes, you feel them in the evenings. So I gift you now, End of the Day. I love the way you say goodnight, the kiss, the hug, real tight. I reach my hand and feel you there. The warmth, the soft we share. The morning light, as bright as the light in your eyes. At the end of the day, I can't think to hear you say good night. Through all the years, there is no blame. The look, the smile, the same. I love the way you say good night. The kiss, the hug, real tight. The morning light, as bright as the light in your eyes. At the end of you. Like I say,
Now from the Apache, Yolanda will share her thoughts on love.
thank you. You know why I'm so nervous today? Doing music is easy. Getting up and speaking in front of an audience. Thank you. I'm with family, right? Okay, what I'm titling this is Loving Ourselves, the Ultimate Gift. I want to start this morning by quoting a wonderful, oh wait, do I do the me, he, her? Okay, I am Yolanda Martinez. I am a native of this land, Apache, Inca, and Comanche. And I have long salt and pepper hair. I'm wearing a black velvet top with silver skirt and a conch belt, silver belt. And I guess my pronouns are her, she, and me. So anyway, back to where I was. I want to start this morning by quoting a wonderful spiritual leader, Panache Desai. I don't know if you've heard of him. I'm quoting from his teachings and his book, You Are Enough. He says we're in unprecedented times, to say the least, on our planet. We are all dealing with so much. However, there is one thing that I want you to know, and that is that you are not broken. You don't need healing, and you don't need fixing. I want you to stop apologizing for your uniqueness. And I want you to recognize that your uniqueness is your superpower. From that, I want to start by sharing a remarkable story of something that happened to me back around 2015 or something. I was living in my house up on the East Mesa. I had 3 acres up there. Beautiful place. And I want to show these if I can so that you guys can see. This was my backyard, part of my backyard. I had 3 acres. That was a pool that I filled. And here it is more. Okay, when I speak about that, now you know what area I was talking about. So as I said, this happened when I was living at my home on the East Mesa. There were a lot of magical things that happened in that land and in that home. It was very spiritual, high energy place. My house sat on 3 acres with the backyard facing east, my mountains. My back door was a big glass sliding door that faced the mountains. Anyway, it was a beautiful summer morning, about 6:30, and I was making coffee. I was in a great mood, singing as usual, when suddenly in my head, I heard, "Go sit in the middle of the spiral." I had a pool in the back that I had filled with sand, and on top I created the Pleiadian triple spiral. And the other half I covered with sandstone tiles. So anyway, I hear this voice in my head. I didn't really pay much attention to it and kept doing what I was doing. So again, I hear in my head, go sit in the middle of the spiral. After a few times that I hear this, I finally say, okay, in a minute. And I kept doing what I was doing. By this time, they are screaming in my head, go sit in the middle of the spiral. So I answer, okay, and start to walk outside. And I think to myself, wait, I can't sit on the rocks. And then turn around midway and I go and grab my little footstool. So I return to going back outside. I go down the steps to the pool and head towards the spiral. I set the stool in the middle and proceeded to sit down. I'm just getting settled on the stool. I close my eyes for a second when I hear the sound of wind and wings. Then I feel something touch my left ear. I startled open, and I open my eyes, and right in front of me, I see the tail of a big, beautiful hawk, shifting right and left, and its wings fully spread and flapping hard to lift himself up and over the pool wall. I was in shock, to say the least. I didn't want to blink, breathe, or move. I must have sat there at least 15, 20 minutes, stunned, fully activated, and wondering if I was still in bed dreaming. All these crazy thoughts were flooding my head. What did this mean? What the heck is going on? So now, what if destiny was to connect? What if my destiny was to connect with this hawk? One of the things that Panache speaks about is destiny and our lives being predestined. All we have to do is accept it and live it. It is things like this that prove to me that we have no control over our lives. How could I have known that this crazy hawk had a date with me that morning? This life on Earth, Mother, is very magical. And we are the lucky humans that volunteered to be here. Being human is a very powerful, very beautiful, and special thing. The thing is, we need to fall in love with being human again. In 1989, I suffered a poisoning that took me close to death's door. What I learned is I suffered this because I was not listening to Spirit. I had forgotten who I was and what I had come here to do. Like many of you, I had to be hit in the head, on the head, not by the hawk, with a 2x4. Spirit had to take me to death's door for me to realize the gift that I had been granted. The opportunity to be here on Earth, Mother, the living library school, that we all chose to come and experience. This place is one of the most powerful places for us to learn about feelings, emotions, thoughts, and free will, if there is such a thing. Panache believes that our life is predestined before we get here, and that we need to stop believing that our emotions are bad, that our feelings are wrong or low vibration, and that the mind is our impediment, or the ego, the body. What would happen if someday someone switched them off? Not that I think that would happen, but what if? What we need to get off the thought that we are a mishap, and once again cultivate a love affair with ourselves. Because if we don't start to love our emotions, feelings, our minds, our thoughts, and our bodies, one day we can lose it all, because we have bought into the program that we are the problem. The more we accept, cultivate, and love the fact that we are human, the more we preserve it for future generations. That they can experience feelings, thoughts, have a body, and experience their uniqueness. We need to wake up to who we are. This is something that, same as you, I have been working on myself all my life. All this time I have been dancing around my life, wanting to fix it, fix myself, thinking that I am not enlightened, not seeing, not aware, or spiritual enough, that I am not enough. For 20-something years, I have been dancing around everything that happens in my life, dancing around the moment instead of just accepting it. It is so funny how I spent all that time, all that energy and resources, my whole life wanting to become the very thing I already am. I am at the stage, let me make sure. Yeah. I am at the stage of accepting that I am fully in my body, fully in my life, totally present, living from presence, and just knowing it. An uninterrupted moment of life, creation coursing through us, and no longer any need to disturb it. No emotion disturbs it, no feeling, no thought or belief. No matter what I am going through in my body, nothing disturbs it. I know I am whole. The sign on the door says, "Cannot be disturbed." Walk through the green door of acceptance of yourself, beyond cause and effect. Just an infinite, eternal truth that happens to be your natural state of being. Become aware that your life is a living meditation that has always been perfect and never changes. You have the capacity to totally embody and live the truth of yourself. Get rid of the need to feel that you need to work on yourself. All those things that keep pulling you further from the truth that was always ever present within you. All that just falling away and coming back to the breath. Accepting that you've always been it. You can never leave it. Nothing disturbs it. A peace that passes all understanding and has always been present within you. And now it's yours and mine. Notice for the first time the meditation hasn't ended and will never end. It's just your natural state now and will become normal. Acceptance is the fastest path to oneness and love. When we accept our trauma, etc., there is no industry in how to heal ourselves. We become adults who know how to navigate life as an adult through a sense of personal accountability and responsibility that opens your heart into integration, emerging, and it is that acceptance that allows for it. Be the human being that you came here to be. Step into it fully. Please know that you're not broken, that you don't have to be healed. When we accept our illness, I went through it, I know it, and listen to our guidance, our higher self that's right here, and the oversoul over you. They are there for you, ready to guide you. You've just been wanting to love people who don't love themselves. You're not broken. You're not broken. You've just been wanting to love people who don't love themselves. As soon as you realize that you have been attempting to get acceptance and approval from people that don't love themselves, hopefully that frees you from the need to keep doing things you've been doing. Then you can redirect your efforts, your energy, your resources, and your awareness back to yourself, remembering where that love truly resides and living from it. Please know that part of yourself that's real, that never dies, that never was born, that eternal, infinite, and immortal. It is eternal, infinite, and immortal. That part is the beautiful, unique you. Aho. Thank you. Thank you. Do I do closing words now? I sing? Oh, good. I sing again. Yeah, you guys can drum if you want. Don't you love these bells? They raise the energy so high because they're high. So I chose this next song that I wrote many years later after the hawk came and blessed my ear. And I titled it Lady Hawk. Thank you. Thank you.
Here they are. Do you want me to read it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. In closing, I would like to remind you of the beautiful human beings that you are. The gift that you are to Earth Mother, to your family, your pets, most of all to yourself. You are whole. You don't need to be fixed or be accepted by anyone. You are the one that you've been searching for. It is all within you. You are living in a life meditation. Just come back to your breath when you need to. One of my favorite sayings that Panache has is, don't be spiritual, be human. Being a human being is the technique of self-help by accepting it. Accept that it happened. Not the right or wrong or what that person did, but that it happened. Then you can integrate it. Do the inner work. Face yourself with love. Please join me in saying the words to extinguish the flame. The words will be on the screen. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we come together again.
I always like to end our circles and stuff when I have gatherings with a wonderful song that I'm not sure who brought this chant forth, but it's a song that they titled Traveling Song. And it's sending you off with love and blessings that you will carry with you as long as you remember it. You can carry it all your life. So what I do is, it's like row, row your boat. I'll say a part of it and you repeat it, okay? Away ahead, away aho, 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 away ahead, away aho. Thank you. You guys sang that beautiful.
Thank you, everyone. We hope you enjoyed today's service.